everybody, and welcome to Uprising 144K. I'm Heidi, man. Guys, before I begin, you know I'm not giving you any medical advice, definitely not making any medical claims, but today I'm gonna actually share with you guys, I had an eye test. Now, the reason that I have eye tests to check for, glaucoma, cataracts, macular degeneration, even just my vision, anything that they could see, the reason that I do that is because it runs in my family. I have people who have glaucoma, I have people who have macular degeneration, there's people who have cataracts, so it is a problem. And so I went to the eye doctor. Now, what I learned today is what is the age of your eyes? Apparently, the eye doctor was explaining to me that you can actually tell, kind of like the blood. I think I've shared this with you guys before. When you look at the blood, I know that the Japanese did tests like this where they can tell you roughly what the age of your blood is. And so apparently with your eyes, it's pretty similar. You can tell a lot by a person's health or roughly just the age of their eyes. So I have the report here that they gave me after checking everything out. I was a little surprised, and they were actually quite impressed. And this is why I'm going to share with you guys not only the results, but what maybe you can potentially do, or what it is that I'm doing that maybe is causing this change in my eyes. So basically, what it's showing, if I just kind of get down to the nitty gritty, my vision is really great. There don't appear to be any issues. They didn't want to prescribe me any glasses or anything. And remember, I did have a prescription for glasses in the past. So it kind of looks like things are getting better. But this is what was interesting, because I did see this eye doctor many years ago, many years ago. I'm trying to remember. It wasn't quite a decade though. It was, I think, like 7 years ago or something. Now, the thing that came back interesting was he's looking in my eyes, and he had a hard time almost believing, because he saw my previous reports. He saw my new ones, and he's like, the age of your eyes, he said, I would literally say that it's like a 20-year-old. And based on my age, which I don't like to talk about a lot for many reasons, and maybe I'll make a video about the science behind that. But the point is, based on where I'm at in life, it's very common, let's just say, for people to have like certain cataract issues, and nothing that may necessarily be causing issues for you at this time, but it's just kind of a normal progression that happens with age. Well, he was telling me that I have like absolutely nothing. And he says that my eyes look like so good, so young. And when we compared it, because this is how you compare, the progression of, how you're aging and whatnot. And when he compared it to the previous numbers and all the tests that they did before, he just couldn't believe it, because there's basically there's either no change, or in some ways even looks a little better. So that was kind of interesting. So what's the protocol? What exactly am I doing? In my opinion, this is some of the most important things that you can do. This is just what I do. One, I want clean water. Guys, I cannot emphasize enough to you how important clean water is, at least to me, and for our health. Why? Because in my personal opinion, we use a lot of chemicals these days. There's crazy things in the water. In fact, I do have it. I have a lab report here of the kinds of things that are in our water. And if I began to read it to you, it would take a while. I mean, we're talking lists of many chemicals and pages and pages and pages. It's unbelievable what's in our water. And in my opinion, it's going to affect our eyes. So what I want is I clean my water. If you want to clean the water, of course, in my opinion, and I know every water filtration modality in existence, reverse osmosis, carbon filters, whatever, I personally want to use what's called a carbon distiller. The website that I use is mypurewater.com. If you want a discount code, the code is Uprising144K. But that's how I clean my water, because by the lab results. Once I have clean water, now please, I know this is not medical advice for you guys, but please do not use, I cannot emphasize this enough. I've said this in other videos before, and people really don't listen, and it's scary. I would not use some of these protocols with any other water unless it's carbon distilled. I just wouldn't, because I personally think it could be potentially dangerous. So that's my opinion. Then the second part, the real magic, the clean water is just like a really nice canvas, because it's a carrier for hydrogen. Now we are talking about specifically molecular hydrogen, and I cannot emphasize enough to you guys again to make it correctly. In fact, I'm going to be stay tuned, subscribe, because I'm going to actually be making some future videos where I'm going to be showing you guys, I can't give you the details right now. I'm just going to tell you that I'm going to show you some very important things proving a lot of what I've been telling you for a long time. So just because people apparently, they just want to see it, and I'm going to go ahead and bring that to you guys in the near future. Okay, so the super clean hydrogen, if you do not do the hydrogen correctly, in my opinion, but I'm going to be showing you proof in the future, in my opinion, for your eyes, it could either be detrimental or really could be, in my opinion, quite bad. So I'll give you some examples. Like me personally, I would never, I'm going to show you a protocol right now, but I would never do this with something like any Brown's gas that uses lye, sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide. Please don't do this. Or any, even like cheap devices, like I should show you this one. Just like these little portable bottles from China and the portable hydrogen stuff. The reason that I don't like these is not just the plated metals, but now I'm learning that the membranes, the SPE, PEM membranes in this. All I'm going to say, I'm not making any claims or anything, and I'm not saying that it's a specific product. All I'm telling you is that there's membranes, and these membranes are in, well, all these products. And these membranes, I saw a lab report. So I'm going to show you some of these lab reports in the future, just so you guys can see them too. But what I saw, in my opinion, I saw PFAS, what's known as a forever chemical. It's nothing that I would want in my body. So, and directly electrolyzing the water with plated metals and those type of membranes is starting to be something of concern to me. And then you're on top of that, you're directly electrolyzing the water. So I would never use anything like that or a Brown's gas. But if you use, now the equipment that I use, as you guys know, it's called the Lourdes Hydrofix Premium. If you want to see the latest model, and I cannot wait to do a review for you guys on this one because the stuff that I'm finding out about it is actually unbelievable and it's surprising me. But basically, I take the cleanest water, put it in the best hydrogen machine. Why? Because it's clean. I don't want plated metals. I do not want a membrane that is not of the quality that they're using in the, like for example, the Hydrofix has a very special membrane. Nobody in the world has it. It's made by the Japanese. It's just unbelievable. And so this particular one, I did get to see a lab test too, and the lab test shows 0 PFAS. But it's performing at a whole other level, which will be coming in a video soon. If you guys want to see it, a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe, give the video a thumbs up and all that great stuff. But comment below if you want to see that review. So as far as the protocols, yes, I drink the water, and me personally, now remember, this is just for me, everybody could be a little different. I drink between 2 and 3 liters of water a day, usually on an empty stomach. But the important part is, yes, I do the inhalation. And if you really want to take your eye care to another level, you can even do, like, if you've ever seen these tiny little cups that are designed to put over your eyes, and you can put your head back and open your eyes in there. And you can do something like that. That's the one that I would never, ever use any other kind of water except carbon distilled. I wouldn't even buy the distilled water from the store because of the plastic jugs. I would want to make my own. That's what I personally do. And then, of course, drinking the clean water, inhaling the really clean hydrogen. And that's what I think, that's what I personally attribute a lot of the benefits of my eye health. Now, of course, avoiding, food with, processed food, avoiding food with a bunch of processed sugar, stuff that would be highly inflammatory, clean, healthy diet. Of course, I like a lot of natural foods that are rich in antioxidants, of course, and also getting all your nutrients. This is the kind of stuff that I would personally do. This is actually what I do, and the results actually blew my mind. I was really, really happy about them because my own father had glaucoma, and he got it a long time ago. I mean, he got it when I believe he was in his early 30s, something along his 30s. And so that, of course, has been a concern to me. So I was glad that I got the test done. I'm so glad that everything looks great. I hope you guys enjoyed the video because that hydrogen stuff, reversing the aging, in my opinion, it's reversing the aging of my eyes as far as I can personally see in the results that I'm having. And of course, I've done testimonials before. If you guys have seen the testimonials from people with macular degeneration, glaucoma, things of this nature. I just think it's so amazing. I hope you guys found the video helpful and informative, and I'll see you guys next time on the next one.